guys, what's up? Today I'm going to share with you some study tips that have helped me earn satisfying grades in college. Let us begin with the preparation. Number 1. Find a place to study. It can be at your desk, on the floor, or even on the bed. I don't recommend studying on your bed though, as there is a higher risk of falling asleep instead. Plus, we tend to slouch down, so it will give us a bad posture. But if you find that you can concentrate better on the bed, then please feel free to study there. Number 2. Remove all distractions. Turn off your laptop, your television, and your phone. Don't just switch it to airplane mode because you will be tempted to turn that mode off later. So just simply turn that phone off and put it away out of your reach. Number 3. Don't study while you're feeling hungry. Make sure you have eaten well before you start studying. Number 4. Don't study while you're feeling tired or sleepy. And finally, study during your most effective hours. Do you study best in the morning, in the afternoon, at night? For me, I study best at night, around 6 to 9 p.m. Methods of studying. You may already know that there are 3 learning styles, which are visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Now I know that there's a lot of tests out there to determine your learning style, but there's no evidence that identifying a student's learning style produces better outcomes. And I don't think one person can only learn best using just one learning style. For example, if you are a visual learner and you're studying for maths, you cannot just read all the formulas and equations in your book and expect yourself to understand by just reading them. You have to do the exercises and solve the problems, which means you have to learn kinesthetically even though you're a visual learner. So keep in mind that you can use all the methods which I'm about to share with you, no matter what your learning style is. Visual learning style. The first way to learn visually is by using mind maps. I've already covered this topic in my How to Take Notes video, but I must put it here because it's essential. Mind maps are great because we use colors and pictures to learn about the materials rather than paragraphs of words that are difficult to memorize and comprehend. If you want to know how you can create mind maps, then you can click on this video right here. Second way is to watch some tutorial videos. Oftentimes it is easier to learn by watching someone's explanation rather than reading the book yourself. And when you're watching videos, you can simply replay them if you feel like you don't get the information right the first time. Third way is to highlight important points. Use different colors for different points so you can understand better when you reread what you've highlighted later. Auditory learning style. I find that the best way to learn about theories is by recording myself and then listen to that recording over and over. First, I open a recording app on my laptop. I'm using GarageBand, but you can use other apps such as Audacity or simply use the recording app that is already on your phone. Then, record yourself reading the materials. Make sure you use different and appropriate intonations in your reading. Don't go sounding like
one single frame renders the currently active frame,
because you will be too bored to listen to your own recording later. When you're done, export that recording as an MP3. What I usually do is I put the recording into my iPod so I can listen to it and actually study whenever and wherever I want, without having to bring many books with me. Plus, you will seem cool listening to your iPod all day without people knowing that you're actually studying for a test.
Hey man, what you listening to?
Oh, just Linkin Park, as usual.
Oh awesome, what song?
3D modeling and animation? Oh, it's their new single, just released 2 days ago.
Cool.
Kinesthetic learning style. Write down the summaries of the lessons you've learned. By writing down the main points of the things that you've read, you'll be able to memorize and understand them easier than just merely reading them. Do the exercises. Answer the questions in your textbook and try making up some questions that you assume will be put on a test. It is more effective to answer the questions that are probably going to be tested and learn the things related to those questions rather than reading the whole textbook. Use flashcards. When you use flashcards, you are using 3 learning methods previously mentioned. You write down the definition, you read the definition, and finally, repeat what you've read out loud. This will make it easy for you to understand everything quickly. Other tips. Don't multitask. Some people believe that they are very good at multitasking and that they can study while doing other things such as texting, watching televisions, etc. They only think that they are good at multitasking because they never compare the result they get when they multitask and when they don't. When we multitask, we won't be able to concentrate on either task very well. So when you study, be sure to focus only on what you're learning instead of doing something else. Take breaks whenever you feel fatigued. There's no point studying when you are feeling tired. But don't mistake exhaustion with boredom. Most people, including myself, are often tempted to take breaks just because we feel very bored of studying. Only take breaks when you really have to, not because you want to. Okay then guys, those are all the tips that I can share with you. I hope you find them useful. Like always, thank you very much for those of you who have commented on my videos and have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate that. Oh, and you may not realize it, but I cannot reply to some comments because some of you have your disable reply mode on. So if you can and if you want to, you can enable the reply mode so I can reply to your comments. Oh, and feel free to leave me some suggestions on what I should make next because your ideas will help me out a lot. Okay then guys, thank you very much for watching this video and I will see you all later. Have a nice day everyone, bye bye!